Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is currently episode 2 of our grind to $0 to $100 million in this Grand RP server. We ended off the last episode with $225,000, and I've been on this server for 7 hours, so let's keep it going. I started this day off by going to the market to see if there was anything I should buy. I ended up buying 2 batteries, even though I only needed 1, but I needed 1 battery for a resource scanner, that way I could finish my daily task. I tried putting out an ad to see if anybody had a resource scanner for sale, but everybody was trying to upcharge me way too much and I was not going for it. While I was looking for a resource scanner in the market, I found a level 2 backpack, so I went ahead and bought it so I could get more inventory space. After about 20 minutes of going through market stalls, I finally found a research scanner and it was only $45,000, so I bought it. I had to use this scanner to find the mushroom in the forest, so I added a battery to it to charge it, and then it sent me to the location. I had to compete with the whole lobby and be the first one there, and I just could not get it. I tried like 3 more times, but I ended up just dying and getting my car stuck in water, and it was terrible, so I gave up. I ended up just going back to the farm and start grinding some more workout, and now that I'm level 2, I can use the tractor. I thought the tractor was going to be good and all, since it's a level 2 skill, but it was only paying me $6 a plot, but I knocked out 450 or 500 of them, that way I could get to skill level 3. Now that I'm skill level 3, I can offer people contracts, that way they can work for me. It's honestly not that good, because it only pays me about $2 per plot per person I have working for me, but that's one step closer to
I started
100
farming
million.
again for what felt like 5 hours, but you know what? These seeds are about to make me rich. In the middle of me farming, I ended up stopping and buying some cryptocurrency, and then I also made some other purchases. I had 27 gold coins, and I made the huge mistake of buying $300,000 instead of saving up for the battle pass. After that, I finally left and found a mushroom in the forest and got an extra $10,000. Now that all my challenges are done, I found a good stopping point and left, and then I came back the next day to start some more challenges. These challenges were super easy, so I sped through them throughout the day, and I was working in between all the tasks. I bought a level 3 pickaxe that I found in the market, that way I could use it in the near future. Fishing had a high salary for the day, so I went to go try it for the first time, and it really honestly wasn't that good. I made around $2,000 for like 20 minutes of work. I left and found another mushroom in the forest for another task and got that completed. I went to the casino and did my free daily spin, and at this point I didn't realize that one chip cost $90 and it just gave me 142 chips, therefore I just threw away about $10,000. I left the casino and went to the oil platform, that way I could make 30 barrels of gasoline for my daily task. I got bored of all the jobs I was doing, so I went to go try to be a bus driver, and this was by far the worst job, and it barely paid anything. You don't get paid till the end of the day in this job, but I ended up making around $7,500 for 20 minutes of work. I ended up making a huge mistake and paying $100,000 to buy a bunker, and then I didn't realize that all the workers inside cost $500,000 a piece, so I ended up selling the bunker for 50 grand and taking a $50,000 loss. I bought a solar panel to try and make a battery, but every hour or so you have to come back and fix it, and I forgot about it, and when I got back there, it disappeared. I ended up going AFK the rest of that day and got back on and started to work on some new office tasks. I went and got my 100 copper from the quarry, then I got my 10 seeds, and then I left and went and got a mushroom in the forest, and this guy got really mad that I was there first. I then used my resource scanner again to get my first ever piece of scrap metal, and then that was another $10,000 in the bank. I got another 30 barrels, and then my last challenge was to do a race with another player for $1,000, but I couldn't find anybody to race me. I went to the NPC and sold all my ores for about $8,000. My backpack couldn't hold that much weight, so I figured it was time to buy my first ever car. I ended up going with this BMW for $120,000, and I went straight to go pick it up. It's pretty slow, but you know what? It's better than nothing, and I can sell it for about $150K later on. I went and bought a license plate for it for $4,000, and also left and got insurance, that way nobody could steal my car. After that, I went AFK in a food truck, and I honestly don't know how much I made, but I was AFK for 2 hours. I went to the farm to get some more seeds, and a guy met me there, that way he could buy this extra battery I had. After I farmed for a little bit, I went to the quarry to look for some diamonds, and I didn't have any luck after like 20 or 30 minutes. I left and met up with the guy that I met in the first video so he could buy some more seeds from me.
What's up, man?
Yo, what's up? I ended up selling him 27 seeds for $50,000, which is a little extra. I went back to the NPC and sold all my ores from my mining I did and got about $9,000. I left to go farm for some more seeds and somehow got a $5,000 fine, so I went ahead and paid it.
After about 3 hours, 4 hours, I don't know, maybe 5 hours of farming, I got my daily investment of $100,000. So now that I have almost $400,000 to my name, I'm going to go to the market and see if there's anything I could buy. I forgot to record it, but I found a level 3 backpack for $240,000, which this will be needed. By the way, I also got almost 70 seeds from all that farming, which is worth almost $200,000. I went fishing for about 30 minutes and then realized I had a $20,000 fine I had to pay, so I went ahead and paid it. I ended up getting a cold and walked into the hospital to get some medication, and these people were doing some crazy stuff. I ended up selling all the items I had for sale in my inventory for around $200,000, so I went back to farming to get some more seeds. While I was farming, I became level 5, which means I could become a trucker now. The trucker job really isn't all that bad, so for me being skill level 1, I can make around $40,000 an hour. Once I become skill level 3 trucker, I will have access to some orders that'll be $100,000 for like 20 minutes of work. This first job paid me $8,000 and it took me around 15 minutes. This second job paid me almost $10,000 and it took me around 15 minutes as well. Since the truck job took me to the farm, I decided to get out and get some seeds before I got off for the night. We ended up making a little over $300,000 in this video, and I got a really good feeling that we're going to hit our first $1 million next video. If you guys are enjoying this content, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and join me on this journey to getting $100 million in this Grand RP server.